Hi, it's Nørgaard. So today I'm back with a new review. I'm reviewing the new Technic Pink Perfector Brightener. So this is a new concealer from Technic. Pink under eye products are super trendy right now, whether it be concealer or powder. And I've been wanting to try out a pink concealer for a long time. So when I saw that Technic came out with one, I had to try it. So you get 8 ml in here. The applicator is like a big doe foot. And I will leave on the screen right now how much this cost. And yeah, in this video I'm going to do a review and a wear test of this concealer. So I think we should just get into it. So don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And now without further ado, let's get right into it. So this is what the Technic Pink Perfector looks like. So if you're familiar with the Technic, I believe it's called like 3-in-1 concealer. I did a review on it. I will leave it linked up in the cards. This is the same kind of like little tube that one comes in. And as you can see, it's not very pink. It does have a bit of a pink tint to it, but it's not like extremely pink whatsoever. So it comes with a doe foot applicator. So I'm just going to apply a little bit underneath my eyes. So that's what it looks like. You can see the slightly pink tint. I think this one is also a bit peachy. It's not straight up like pink. I have a really hard time finding a concealer that's really pink. So let's go ahead and blend it out. So I hope you can see that it blends out beautifully. It has a nice bit of coverage. And as you can see, once it's blended out, it does not look like off in any way. It looks really nice and brightened. So for me, I don't have to go in with like a skin tone color on top of this. For me, this is just really nice because it corrects a little bit by having that pink undertone. But it's not so pink that I feel like I need to use a second concealer. And it also has a lot of coverage. So it really covered up my darkness. Okay, I will finish off the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. Okay, so I have all my makeup on now. I think the concealer still looks really nice and natural. It is starting to crease a little bit. If I zoom you in, you can see it's creasing a bit. But of course, I did not set my concealer. I don't usually set my concealer anymore. It's just too much of a hassle for me nowadays. But during the wear test where I was wearing the concealer for 6 hours, I didn't find it to crease horribly. I actually find this concealer to have a more matte texture without being drying. I actually really like the texture because I don't want something that's too luminous and too like creamy underneath my eyes. I want it to be creamy, of course. I want it to not look like dry and cakey, but I don't want it to be too like emollient because then the creasing is going to be out of control and my mascara is going to smudge like crazy. So I actually think the level of creaminess that this concealer has is pretty good. And I think if you set it with a little bit of powder, you would be good to go. But even with this amount of creasing, I would just simply pat it out and keep it moving, you know. So yeah, I will insert the wear test now. And as I said, I was actually pretty impressed with this concealer during the wear test. I thought it looked nice, it held up nicely, it didn't disturb my mascara. So I'm actually quite impressed with this concealer. Of course, you have to keep in mind that this concealer only works for a small, limited range of skin tones. My skin is pretty fair and it works really well for me. But if you have anything other than like light skin, I would not really go for this. I would say this would work for someone with fair to light skin. But yeah, for me, I just love it. I think it's really great. I love the pink. I love how it cancels out my darkness. I love the coverage. I love how it wears. To me, it's pretty good. So let me know what you thought of this video down below. And don't forget to thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And that is all. So I will see you guys in my next video. So take care and bye bye. No. Original.